Early menopause, also called premature menopause. Why does it happen and what can you do? Well, all women will go through menopause, usually after the age of 45, with the average age being 51. But there are a percentage of women who will experience early menopause. It's about 8 out of every 100 women. That is not insubstantial. Why does this happen? It can be genetics. You were born with few eggs. It can be an autoimmune issue that has caused your body to stop producing the hormones needed for ovulation. You had chemotherapy or radiation. You had an eating disorder or an infection of the ovaries, pelvic inflammatory disease, which is usually due to an STD. Of course, if you have a hysterectomy at a young age, that automatically puts you in menopause. The symptoms, you will begin to experience the same symptoms of menopause as an older woman. Irregular cycles, hot flashes, night sweats, loss of libido, vaginal dryness, your skin gets dry, your eyes get dry, your mouth gets dry, and you are having these symptoms in your 30s and 40s. I urge you, don't ignore them. They will only get worse, and bioidentical hormones can help you. Now, let's talk about irregular cycles, a key indicator. Often, since you're not expecting menopause at such an early age, you won't notice that your periods are getting irregular. Sure, you're a few days late, or your flow is 1 month light, 1 month relatively normal, another month heavy. But since you're not thinking menopause, you can easily overlook these signals. Or you may miss a period, assume you could be pregnant, take the test, learn that you're not, and wonder, why did I skip that period in the first place? Well, in fact, ladies, when you first begin to enter menopause, often the only consistent thing about your monthly cycle is its inconsistency. This inconsistency mirrors the fluctuation of hormones in your body. In the initial stages of premature menopause, your hormones are erratic, and your periods are reacting to this instability. Now, if you're trying for a family, you'll realize that you're having trouble conceiving. Many women learn they're going through premature menopause when they keep trying to get pregnant and can't. Don't let it go too far. If this is you, if you want to have a family and you have irregular cycles, get a checkup to establish where your hormones are standing. And ask your mother when she went into menopause. This is a very good indicator of when you will also. I have a very sad example of a 31-year-old woman, married, who could not conceive for 2 years. When she told her mother, the mother said, "Oh, I went into menopause when I was 31. I should have told you." Well, this was a mom who did not like to talk about things like menstrual cycles, and your mom may be the same way, but try to find out. Of course, the mom I'm talking about had her children when she was in her 20s and was able to have a lovely family. Her daughter, however, was never able to conceive. It's heartbreaking. Now, if you're wanting any information about how progesterone can help you with a successful pregnancy, please email me. I have about 14 or 15 pages here. I'd love to get them into your hands. If your mom went into early menopause, you want to have your children early, maybe right away. Otherwise, you may need options like in vitro fertilization, egg donation, or surrogacy. Another story. A woman told me, "I started missing periods a lot, and I was young. My doctor checked my thyroid, my blood sugar, etc., and said, 'Oh, it's stress.' I asked about the possibility of it being premature menopause, and he quickly dismissed it, saying I was much too young and it's very rare." Well, gosh, a simple follicular stimulation hormone test can tell you. Ask for it. If your FSH is over 40, you are generally in menopause or very, very close. Now, the treatment. Your treatment is the same as for any menopausal woman. You want to boost your progesterone and estrogen levels back to a more normal level. If you start early enough with progesterone, you can enable your uterus to support a positive pregnancy, which I already showed you that information. I'd love to get it to you. Also, the hormone boost will help you to not develop osteoporosis at an early age, and this is important. Now, if you're truly in early menopause, there really isn't much you can do to get your irregular cycles back to normal. But you can get your control back. Here's how. 1. Progesterone cream has great effectiveness in tackling these symptoms from hot flashes to insomnia, night sweats, libido, and more. Women in premenopause are still generally given hormone replacement called HRT. These are synthetic hormones and can increase your risk of breast cancer, heart attack, stroke, and blood clots. But there's no disputing the effectiveness of progesterone because it is BHRT, bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. Number 2, there's a progesterone/estrogen cream in a combo. This is the one you want if you have severe vaginal dryness or severe hot flashes. Number 3, red clover extract, a great herbal booster to help with hot flashes, vaginal dryness, and bone health. I have developed a cream that contains both progesterone and red clover. Doubles your benefits. Number 4, DIM, D-I-M. It's an extract produced from cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli and cauliflower. DIM is known to stabilize estrogen levels so they do not spike too high or fall too low or mutate into undesirable forms of estrogen. DIM is especially beneficial to women in the early stages of premature menopause when your hormone levels can be all over the place. DIM also helps prevent the infamous muffin top, where estrogen accumulates on the receptor sites in the midsection, and we gain weight right there. Who needs that, especially if you're in your 30s or 40s? I love DIM. Number 5, Vitex, one of my favorite herbs for hormone balance. You can see results after just 1 month. Vitex encourages the production of progesterone and has helped many women with a successful pregnancy. Okay, once you're in total premature menopause, it cannot be reversed. But the symptoms are manageable and life can be as terrific as ever. Don't be like the lovely young woman who called me and told me she had gone into menopause when she was 37. Her doctor offered only synthetic hormones, and when she said she did not want synthetics, he told her, good luck. She never went back to another doctor for her symptoms and had suffered for 15 years. She was dry, no sex drive, insomnia, sagging skin, depression, anxiety, hair loss, and a 30-pound weight gain. She cried when I explained that there were natural hormones that would help her. Don't let this be you. Email me if you need more help. I've been studying hormones for 30 years, and I have lots of information that may help you.